Today I'm going to share a short story with you. This story is very short and is comprised of 4 scenes. Some stories can be written as short stories and still be very powerful. As we follow the story, I want you to pay attention to the main character along with the background characters. Notice the main character's body language. Body language in itself can tell more than words can. Look at the setting of the story. Identify the characteristics of the setting and how it relates to the story. These details will help us to understand the events that will unfold. In the first scene, we see the main character sitting up against a building. He looks sad about something, but we don't know about what. We see some people walking by but not actually noticing the main character. The only thing we know is that the character seems depressed because of the thought bubble we see. In the second scene, we see the main character in the same spot. 2 new characters walk into the frame. One is oblivious to the main character, just like the previous characters. He is on his phone and not even looking up. He seems closed off from his surroundings. The girl on the left side of the scene is different. She's looking up at the world with her eyes open. This is an important detail to notice because it has a big impact on the message of the story. In the third scene, we have zoomed in on the girl and the main character. As the reader/audience, we have been privileged to eavesdrop on their short conversation. The girl kneels down next to the main character and looks at him directly. What does this body language mean to the audience and the story? What do you understand from this short conversation? This is the first time the main character interacts with another. This also gives us more information into the main character's mental state. In the fourth scene, the main character is left. No one else is around. It seems to be the downtime of the day, so no one is on the streets. In the last scene, the thought bubble brings the message home. The thought bubble explains the struggle and problem the main character was dealing with. The core problem may have gone away, but his current need has been satisfied. Another major detail is the main character's body language. He is no longer sitting on the sidewalk. After following the story, what do you think the theme of the story is? Think about the title of the story and how that follows the theme. The story is about compassion, but the major theme is about living. Most of the characters didn't pay attention to their surroundings. Only a few opened their eyes and looked at the world around them. The girl showed a lot of compassion and decided to talk to the main character to see if she could help. The theme ties into the message of the story. The author is trying to say that living, listening to the world around you, will make life more meaningful. The girl had a big impact on the main character and changed the world around her just by paying attention to him. The other characters never noticed him. Their world seemed dull, like nothing was happening around them. So why do you think I shared this story? My hope was that the message would be meaningful to others. I also hoped that this story would be perfect to analyze. By looking at the parts of the story, we were able to provide meaning by analyzing the setting and character behavior. By breaking stories down, you can have a better understanding.